Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the Chicago Bears. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Let's see what we got.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And a short kick out there to take this up to right around the 20. Big Eddie Goldman there on the tackle. Elliott, the leading rusher for the second time in his 3 NFL seasons, 1,434 yards, more than 100 better than second-place Saquon Barkley.
And the
what the fuck was that?
In Dallas.
That was my
fault. He makes them
bro.
go. And how about how he added to his pass catching this year? His numbers jumped up in a big way. So when Dak Prescott didn't have something downfield, he just dumped it out into the flat to number 21.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9.
47. Here we go, 46.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott.
Let's go.
There he goes.
Amari, baby. Let's go.
Cowboys. Amari Cooper, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead.
Nigga gonna ask me, Lamar ain't worth a motherfucking first-round draft pick. Nigga, to this day.
Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And we'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 22. Now it's Trubisky. And they didn't wait long to take a shot there, that's for sure, but it falls incomplete. And it's 2nd down. He was trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time. And now it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Lock in.
2nd and 10. It's Trubisky again. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Give him 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here.
They're going to put Romo on these games to call my shit.
You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Trubisky finding the former Eagle Burton for the Chicago first. They go play action here on 1st down. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. He was trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time. That bring it 2nd down. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
2nd and 10 now. It's Trubisky.
Let's go.
Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted.
Yo, what the
Picked
fuck?
off by Jordan
Come
Lewis.
on,
And
bro.
the return stops at the 39-yard line.
Pick 6, man.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Got him.
In the heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
I ain't
Let
gonna
me
lie
pay
to
homage to the man who
you.
stood
You
in
look
this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Trubisky. Well, the hook up here.
Lay that nigga, yo.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a first down. Now Trubisky on first down. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. A swift move and then tackled just on the other side of midfield. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it. Occasionally you break a tackle and turn it into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
From the gun on third down, it's Trubisky. He's going to dump that off to his running back, Cohen. And he's got this down to the 35. That one good for 15 and a first.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Anthony Miller, 35 yards. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. Parkey with the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
Damn good drive.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. Spinning away. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Okay, partner, got to fit in some Super Bowl chatter here. We're going to have New England and the L.A. Rams, two teams that had to go on the road and win their respective conference titles.
And think about this. The Patriots, who went to 8 straight AFC Championship games, back in the Super Bowl yet again, yet they believe they're the underdogs. It's like the whole world is against them. How did they get to adopt that posture? But it's working for them.
And remember, by the way, the Patriots, their first Super Bowl win was against the Rams back in their St. Louis days.
So a lot has changed for the Rams since then. And the Patriots, consistently the most successful team in the NFL. This is going to be fun.
Oh, spinning away. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30.
Young Amari.
He takes this way down into Chicago territory. A big play here for the Cowboys. 51 yards. Sitting alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, as it is Cowboy football to begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And this is caught. It's Cooper. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Boy, C.D. Mack, just from day one, he's looked so good in a Bears uniform, literally and figuratively. And some Raiders fans watching this saying, oh, I wish we had him on our team.
Yeah, just about every Raiders fan saying, he looked a lot better in silver and black. Why don't we still have him? But in Chicago, immediately comfortable, fit right into their defensive scheme. They said, go get the passer.
In a heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And by the way, need to pass along a reminder that our ladder for the Madden Challenge tournament is still open in MUT drafts until February 11th. And the prize pool for the Madden Challenge, folks, $190,000.
And who wouldn't want to participate in something where you could get a piece of $190,000?
That's what I'm wondering.
Get in, get it done. Let's have some fun.
Gotta go. Move. Red up.
Now Trubisky to throw on second. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And that's when it's fun to play defense. When you're able to diagnose a play right from the beginning, get all your guys to the football and spill the play, that's when you have a lot of fun playing on that side of the ball.
And Robinson with a big catch. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down. On 1st down, they run with Howard. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down, couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd. The Bears on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 11. Now it's Trubisky. Miller on the catch over the middle. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job here of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
Well, they picked up the 1st down, but I'm just going to say it. I didn't like it before the ball was snapped, and I don't like it now that they picked it up. Think about field position on their own side of the 50. They don't get it. They put their defense in a bad spot. And it's just not a decision that pays off very often.
It wasn't 4th and a yard. There was some meat on it. Well, the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. 2 minutes to play in a tightly contested first half. We're back to Arlington right after this timeout. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Now Trubisky to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Miller. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Now Trubisky finds his target. It's Bellamy. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Trubisky will come up here 1st and 10, and he's 6 of 7 now on this drive.
Struggling for real.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Tyrone Crawford in on the tackle. The Bears moving hastily in the hurry-up offense. Here's Trubisky to throw. And the hit charted loose. It's incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
The Bears on 3rd down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. From the shotgun is Trubisky.
Who the fuck is wrong? I can't. Boy, 3 niggas open. What the fuck is going on with defense?
And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Burton. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. They'll run forward to Tariq Cohen, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. A great play there. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bears are in for 6. Parkey adds the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7.
Niggas, we got 35 seconds.
Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Well, Charles, as the Cowboys take over here, what do you think of the season that Dallas had? Yes, they get in the playoffs, but that's now 6 straight divisional round games that they've lost.
And that doesn't make you feel great as an organization. But think about this season. They started 3-5.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
And they will take over at the 29-yard line. That late in the clock, 2nd quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. I'm just
Fuck y'all, bitch, because I want to score.
And the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
They run play action for Howard. Now Trubisky.
Let's go. Let's go.
Picked off at the 19. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the 1st half. 14 seconds, all that's left of this 1st half as they come up on 1st down.
I ain't want you was sleeping, so I didn't want to disturb you. His what? For real?
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Prescott looks to throw.
Hell no.
First.
Come on, get down, motherfucker!
He's got this to the 30 before being taken down.
Let's leave these 3 out. Shit.
The timeout. And they'll chance to kick the field goal before intermission.
I missed.
And this one is right down Broadway. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter.
Please, y'all. We just need a little bit of defense
here as we begin the third quarter.
A little bit of defense,
because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see
freaking me with these little flats and these little middle joints, bruh.
It'll be second down.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every
Give me
time.
that.
And his throw
Come
is
on,
incomplete.
man.
Trey Burton, the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up third down.
Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do.
I swear, it was the whole game. Even though yo threw about 2 interceptions, that was the only bad pass I seen this dude throw. This boy nice.
They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. They'll try to run for it with Howard.
Oh, no.
And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Hang on, you see it?
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Hits his target, it's Taylor Gabriel. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A very solid gain of 27. They go play action here on 1st down. And that's a loss of 7 on the 1st down play. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
Hey, 18. Lock it.
On 2nd down, here's Trubisky. Throwing the slant pattern here complete.
Man, somebody pop the fuck out of one of these niggas, man. You want to keep coming through our middle like that?
Back as that sets him up for 3rd down. On 3rd down, Trubisky. Buying time to his
Let's go, get that.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
3rd down is the down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
So it looks like
defense win championships, little niggas.
They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
18.
They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky.
Why you go up, yo? What the fuck?
And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain.
I had
of
that
13
shit
and the decision
scouted.
to go
Yo,
for
I
it.
should have did
Looks
that
like
shit
a
my
smart
fucking
one.
self.
Trubisky now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
Typically on the read option play, when we talk about responsibilities, we're talking about what the quarterback has to go through. How about the inside linebacker, though? His job on this play, shadow the quarterback and hold him to a short gain. Did it to perfection.
This is Howard on 2nd down. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
That shit faded, bro.
The Bears on third down. They've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. This is 3rd and 7.
Red, Reds up! Red, Reds up! 18, 18.
Trubisky will throw. And he's got Miller. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
They'll give it to him up the middle. Back now in Arlington. It's Bears football here. They also have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. Second and goal from the 1. Trying to push it in with Howard. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. They're held again, and do we have a goal line stand brewing? It's 3rd and goal. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal.
18, 18.
How about the fellas with the stars on the side of their helmets rising up on defense? We always hear about the Cowboys.
Let's go.
They get the turnover.
That's what I'm talking about. Y'all big defense.
Read it well, and it's picked. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Big defense.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Prescott from the gun. And this one hauled in by Tavon Austin.
Oh, come on, Austin, boy. Just shake your bait on, boy.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism...
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Khalil Mack in there to get him for what will be a loss of 13 yards.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
To throw is Prescott. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Team Hicks in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs are going to lead to a 3rd and long. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
We got three.
Looking to throw. Prescott. And just as you called it after the earlier sack, they set up the screen. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. The screen good for 6, but it's not enough as it leads to a 4th down.
Yeah, good shit.
And a flag, and I think we got a jump here. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Here we go. All right, then we'll go into 53. Here we go, 46. 46.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Flushed out right.
Oh, my God. No.
Jason Garrett might be wanting to reconsider the decision to go for it there. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
He's moving the ball too good.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. His throw caught right around the 6. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. On 1st and goal, Howard. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Jordan Howard taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Bears will add on to their lead. Now Parkey for the extra point. Parkey with the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over,
Shut up.
Great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
All of that. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Eddie Jackson picks it, and they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this.
This nigga bed down 74, beating my ass.
With the give to Howard.
Oh no!
Inside the 30 and all the way down to the 25-yard line. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line, and I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here,
and he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Jordan Howard, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears turn that interception into a touchdown. Parkey adds the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point was
yo, can we get a drive out of pride, y'all? Come on, yo. This nigga already beat us. Can we get a drive out of pride, yo, please? The fuck? Can we do something? Can we do something? Can we do something?
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
That bitch Romo should have stayed.
They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
On the left side, he finds Beasley. And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Steps away to his left. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
That's what the fuck I tried to do when I was in the fucking red zone and I threw that pick. I was trying to run with my nigga, man.
We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you have something about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. A 2nd down throw for Prescott. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
Nearly another pick. Shut up,
at least
bitch.
there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
46. 46.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked in the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
One last shot now for Prescott. And this is caught. It's Cooper. And
Come on, Cook, that ugly ass spin.
Well, Charles, it's
Good
great
score
to
for
win
us,
at home
Coop.
in the NFL. When you win on the road, it's a little extra special, isn't it?
It is, because, let's face it, in most cases, you're not expected to go on the road and win in the National Football League. It just doesn't usually compute. So to get out there, get that done, and then head back to your city with one in the victory column, oh, that's a fantastic feeling.
Man, all-time game, all six score. 10.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say so long from Big D.
Fuck you coming back for, Prescott. Bitch, you the reason why we lost. How the fuck? We got more yards better. Yeah, all them yards for motherfucking. Oh well, ass whooping alert.